You may have noticed I got a haircut recently, a pretty big haircut. I also took a haircut to my account the first week of January, which is exciting, kind of goes hand in hand there. Hope y'all have been good. Hope y'all have been making money and also learning from your mistakes. I have been doing the latter, not too much of the former, but that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and skip on into these trades. Going to be reviewing Tuesdays the 3rd, Wednesdays the 4th, and Thursdays the 5th trades. So this is Tuesday. Okay, so I saw a bull flag forming on SPY. Pushed up, kind of forming a little bull flag here, so I was looking to go long and hope for another push in the upward direction. Okay, got out right there, hit my stop, and I got out. One thing that I did okay here was I didn't scale up. I only had one contract, so it wasn't that big of a loss. But I have been setting soft stops, meaning I've been allowing the price action to go through my stop and then giving it some more time to wick back up. I noticed that I really don't like doing that anymore. It's kind of an excuse for me to hold losers longer and hope they bounce back, and I don't want to do that. I want to know when I'm wrong and then get out and cut the losses. And if it wicks back and goes in my favor, that's fine. I am willing to risk that if it means keeping my losses small. All right, this is Wednesday now. Wednesday's trades. I saw, looked like we pushed up on SPY, pushed up on Q, and Q was having a hard time getting above this 265 level. It was a psychological level, and we were kind of wicking above it, so I was looking to go short here. Got filled there. I set a stop and then I was hands off. I was hoping we could see some more downward momentum on that, but we didn't. It just kind of consolidated around that point, and I didn't want to hold it and see it start pushing up again, so I just cut my losses there and then kept my eyes peeled for another good setup. All right, and now we were starting to push, and I wanted to go long and hope we could start pushing up higher and higher. Got out there. Then I was thinking about going short, and then it started pushing up without me and making new highs, and it started to look bullish again. So I love to see that. A couple things that I did not do right, that I did poorly on this trade, was I chased the trade. It was pushing up and I wanted to get in earlier, but I didn't. And so I missed my entry, but I still wanted to get part of the trade. So I chased it, and that was a bad call. I should have waited for it to either present another opportunity to get in or just leave it, let it run and not touch it, because it wasn't a good entry for me. Instead, I chased it, and then it started pulling back, and I set a very bad stop. That stop didn't make any sense, but because I had a really bad entry, I was emotional and I didn't want to realize a big loss. So I set a stop, a really silly stop. I got stopped out early. Right when I got stopped out, it started going back in the direction of my favor, and I missed that move. So it was a good setup, and I saw the breakout coming, but I just didn't get a good entry and I didn't execute the trade well. So I realized a loss on this trade. Okay, for this trade, I saw SPY and QQQ. We pulled back and we're starting to push up, and I was hoping for a higher low at this point. So with QQQ, I was hoping for a higher low. I was hoping it was going to consolidate some and then bounce up. I didn't wait for the consolidation. I just wanted to get in on this candle for some reason. But that was my line of thinking at the time. My thesis was this was a higher low and we were going to keep going up, and I wanted to get a piece of that sweet pie. So I went long there. Finally had to bite the bullet and realize my loss there. I also scaled up on this trade for some reason. Wasn't smart, wasn't good. I was just emotional. That wasn't part of the plan. I just added another contract, and I was filled at 3 contracts instead of my normal full size, which is 2. And then also, it broke through my stop, and I didn't get out. I allowed it time to wick back up, allowed it some breathing room, and it just kept falling and falling, and I eventually had to realize my loss. So, to prevent that in the future, I'm just going to set a stop, and then once it hits that stop and breaks it, I'm going to be out. I'm going to count my losses and then move on to the next trade. Okay, this is Thursday's one and only trade. I saw Triple Q looking like it was breaking down and trying to form lower lows, and I wanted to get a piece of this breakout and see if I could get a nice flush in the downward direction and scalp that for a nice little win. Got filled out there, got stopped out, and it's a good thing I got stopped out too, as it kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing in the upward direction. So that would have been a really nasty loss. I'm glad I stuck to my stop, or glad I set a stop and then allowed it to get stopped out, because that would have not have been a fun trade at all. This trade looked really good and it was playing out pretty well. But then this candle, when we started squeezing, I knew I was wrong and I got stopped out. So kept my loss pretty small and avoided a bigger loss, which was good. Now let's review the account. There are the red days that we don't like to see, but it happens. This is what we're looking like for the week. We were down 59 bucks. Win-loss ratio, 100% loss. That's nice to see. Kind of got a big tomato here, juicy tomato. Tomatoes are healthy, got a lot of testosterone in them. That is what we like to see. Look at this cumulative P&L. Oh, it's fun, right? We got our hands up, we're going down. Having a good time. Learning a lot, okay? We're learning a lot, focusing on the process, and we're going to bounce back. We're going to bounce back, okay? We're in it for the long run here. And now this is what we're looking like for the start of the account. Down 850 bucks. Ouchie, not great. Win-loss ratio, we have a lot more losses than wins. Here is our cumulative P&L. We are still downward sloping, but we are trying to even that out, trying to get some consolidation and break this trend. All right, and now to review the notes for the week. So I had a couple bad entries, and the bad entries made me emotional, and they made me set pretty bad stops, which made me get out prematurely, and then the price action went in my favor, and I just got really frustrated. So not good. Need to work on being patient and waiting for good setups and good entries, and then taking those. I did not stick to plan for a couple times. I held past my stop, hoping that it would bounce back, and it didn't. And then I also scaled up on one when that wasn't my original plan. So those are 2 no-nos. I overtraded one day. I knew I had a couple losses and I wasn't feeling it, but I kept trading and really wanted to see a green trade when I should have just closed my laptop, and I should have just counted my losses and then left and then came back the next day and traded. But instead I kept trading, and that's when I realized that bigger loss when I scaled up and got emotional. I did not journal my trades the same day. I journaled all my trades during the weekend after the trading sessions. So they weren't very fresh on my mind, and I couldn't remember what I was feeling or what I was thinking during the trades. So that wasn't good. I need to journal the same day. I also am releasing this YouTube video late. I'm recording it. Today's the 14th, and obviously these trades are the 3rd through the 5th. So I'm making this YouTube video later, which is not good. I'm trying to get this video edited and posted quick, and then my next video edited and posted quick, so that I can be all caught up and not stressed out about getting caught up. What I did right is I waited for quality setups, what I thought were quality. Looking back on them, I didn't really think they were that high quality setups. I don't really like them. looking back on them. I'm actually going to take this out. I don't think they were very high quality setups, but I did keep most of my losses small. I realized one big loss, and that's what made up the majority of the losses for the week. I thought I did take and execute all my trades okay. I definitely could have done better, could have got stopped out earlier and kept my losses smaller. And for that one trade, it killed me. And that's all it takes, is one trade to either make your week or really kill your week. So I'm going to try to prevent this one trade from happening in the future. I'm going to try to stick to my plan, stay disciplined, execute each trade well, and not get lazy on any trades. How I can improve my YouTube videos: I'm going to try to start bringing more enthusiasm when I am talking and when I am reviewing my trades and everything. I just want to bring more enthusiasm, bring more energy, and so I'm going to make an effort at doing that. My music selection: I try to choose good music, and if y'all like it, please let me know. If you don't like it, please let me know. Let me know if it seems like it doesn't really fit the videos, and I will then pivot and try to pick better music. I want to review my trades and notes before filming and editing. Prior to this video, I would just open my trades and then go through them with y'all for the first time, but I want to start watching my trades before I start recording, just so I know what kind of trades that I did, and I also want to review my notes before. I kind of want to have a general understanding of where I'm going with the video, so I'm not fumbling around while recording it. Then the last note was, I want to ask y'all for advice or tips, just any feedback. If y'all think I can do anything better, or if you think something doesn't fit very well with the video, please let me know. I want to work on continuing to sharpen and better my videos, and one way to do that is y'all's feedback and y'all letting me know how I can improve. So please don't hold back. Let me know what you like and let me know what you don't like, and then I will get with my team and we will try to take your suggestions to heart and fix my videos to the best that we can and make them the best that we can. Thank you all for watching the video. Thank you for your support, and we're at 138 subscribers at the time of this recording. Really exciting stuff. We are moving in the upward direction on the YouTube channel. Maybe not in my trading portfolio, but this is really encouraging to see. So thank you all for your support, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.